Our topic today is intention setting for the Lionsgate opening. Lionsgate is the day of August 8th, 8/8, and it is a day that is known for an opening of a portal that is there for those of us who feel inspiration and want to manifest something, for us to really be able to tap in. And a dear friend of mine who is on the call right now, shout out to you, big shout out to you, thank you very much, sent me a video of an astrologer that was talking about the month of August. And I can on the blog post and everything, I can put that link there to share with you. This woman did a really incredible job of, looking at what are the important dates coming up in August and the significance of them. And it does look like there is just a lot happening in this month that gives us opportunities for transformation. And so I thought, well, yeah, let's go ahead and spend today getting into the depths of our hearts, into that place where the inspiration breathes the breath of spirit into us, that inspires us to move, that inspires us to, desire transformation, to desire betterment in our lives, to desire fulfillment in our lives in some way. And with everything that has been going on our planet right now, it just can feel really, oh boy, it can bring up a lot of angst. It can bring up a lot of fear. It can bring up just the chaos and the unknown. It can really unsettle us. And so I want to double up on this opportunity for us to really go inside and find our center, find that place of inspiration, no one ever knows how much life we have left on this planet. We just don't. And so to find that place and really align with that place and honor that place and allow that inspiration to have birth and to flourish through the depths of our hearts and into our lives. What is most important for you right now? What is going to give you the most joy, fulfillment, purpose, whatever that is for you? Challenge. Sometimes we just love a good challenge, and we're going to put everything we've got into meeting a need. For, meeting a challenge, trying to find a solution, meeting a need, whatever that may be for you, however that shows up, that really lights you up, that gives you that sense of purpose, then now is the time, right? Because this is what lifts our vibration. This is what lifts the vibration of the planet. And our planet desperately needs this right now, right? Everything is energy. Energy has vibration. The more that we can lift it and align it with true love and compassion and divine inspiration, where we're really coming from that place of honoring the greater good for all. And sometimes we question, well, how do I know if my personal fulfillment is for the greater good of all? That's what we're going to tap into. That's why we're going to go into that place of inspiration in the depths of the heart today. Because, I'll tell you, I was listening to an interview the other day on a podcast. And the person that was being interviewed was saying that, he knows all these people. He knows, he knows Elon Musk and Peter Thiel, and knows, all JD Vance and all of these people, but had never met Donald Trump. And another person was telling him, well, he is an incredible businessman. He really knows how to manipulate and make the deals and all of that stuff. But once you do business with him one time, you will never do business with him again. And I just thought to myself, okay, how have we become entranced to call that good on any scale? How is it being a good, incredible businessman when you are getting the best for yourself and your family and your company, but screwing the crap out of everybody else and leaving everybody else feeling like, I will never do business with you again? How have we defined that as good on any scale? How did we become just entranced and indoctrinated into that? And I know people on this call are not, but think about it. Just think about how, and so when we're diving into the depths of our hearts and we're going to sit with that divine inspiration that wants to come through, I don't know if, for myself personally, I don't know if I have the capacity or the ability, or if it's in the plan for me to have an impact on a global scale in the way that those people I just mentioned have. But what I do totally desire to honor is to do the best I can to breathe that inspiration that's into my heart into the world in a way that it can lift the vibration of myself, my sphere, and those around me, those that I come into contact with. Whether it's through a smile, whether it's through just marveling at the insects crawling on the leaves and, their place on this planet, whether it's looking out at the mountains and the oceans, whether it is helping someone in need and helping someone to just like touch into their own heart and find the beauty inside of themselves, whatever that may be, that is what I want to honor. And if each one of us finds what that is inside of ourselves, and it doesn't have to be big, and it doesn't have to be, this is the end all be all for the rest of my life. It could be that, today I am going to honor this place by spending time helping someone, or with a child, or with, someone that I care about, making that phone call to that friend that I haven't talked to in a long time, or, whatever that may be, and cherishing that moment, making those connections, cherishing those moments, marveling at the wonders of the universe, or finding that place of passion inside that desires to make a difference and taking that step, that like whatever that is that you're called to engage in, whatever that is, this is going to lift your vibration. It's going to bring you joy and fulfillment. It's going to fan the flames of that inner spark inside of you and let your light shine brighter. And it's going to, if enough of us do it, brighten up the whole world. And all we can do right now is what we do from ourselves, within ourselves, and for, God willing, the greater good, as we're here to impact it in whatever way, shape, or form. So let's go ahead and come into our circle. Let's come into our circle sitting side by side, shoulder to shoulder, elbow to elbow, knee to knee. And let's bring everything to face toward the center of the circle. Let's bring all of our focus and attention to face forward. And Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, in the name of the one most merciful, ever compassionate, calling on that pure divine light. Just imagine this pure divine light streaming into the center of our circle. And wow. So just imagine yourself bringing your eyes, your ears, your nose, your mouth, your third eye, your throat center, your heart center, your rib cage, your solar plexus, your sacral center, your hara, belly space, your hips, everything to face toward this ball of light in the center. And bring all of your focus and attention, and let your focus and attention just dial right into the very center of that ball of light. And see if you can just let all of the busyness of your day and of your life and all of the other clutter, just let that take a space on the shelf behind you. You can pick it up later if you want to or not. And for this time, to bring everything to face into the center, into that light. And just begin to breathe that light. And as you inhale, just let this light be drawn into your body and through your pores and through your sensory organs. As it moves through your body, let it come in through your breath and into your lungs. Let it move through the core of your body, surrounding your heart. The light is cleansing and purifying and illuminating, clearing away the clutter and illuminating What is your core light, your core truth? So let this come in and enter your body. Again, with your breaths, through all of your sensory organs, through your pores, and let this light travel through your circulatory system, and travel through your nervous system. And let this light, as it travels through your body, cleansing, purifying, just allow it. It's pure divine wisdom to do what it knows how to do. There's some things that will be cleared up easily, and you can let those go very easily. Other things that are perhaps you're a little more attached to, that aren't things to get rid of, but maybe to be illuminated and highlighted. So just be a witness. Again, if you want to call on your unseen support team, calling on your source, calling on the prophets, calling on the saints, the perfected ones, calling on the angels, the guides, the healers, the teachers, the ascended masters who are here to help and support. You may have ancestors who are here to help and support and guide you. However you want to call on your unseen support team, ask for their help, ask for their support. And put your trust. And as you inhale that light and draw all of your energy into the core of your body. And you can lift your spine. If you can't see me, you can put your fingers, like I like to turn, like my palms are facing up, and my first and second finger are like under the occiput, like the bony structure behind your ears, and thumbs under the chin, and just lift up to help elongate the spine and open up the space physically in the core of the body. And then as you inhale, draw all of this light and all of your energy into this vertical core of your body. And inhale, lean back into your spine. And as you exhale, just drop down and land into your hips. Anchor into your pelvic bowl. Land into your hips. You can give a slight engagement of your abdominal muscles to feel your presence anchored into your abdominal cavity, into your sacral center. Landing into your body. And as you exhale, just releasing the clutter and whatever wants to release, releasing the tension, releasing the fears. Let yourself really settle into your body. And let's, again, focusing on this light, just feel this pillar of light that streams in through the top of your head. And it goes through the center of your body, halfway front to back, halfway side to side. It goes through the top of your head and all the way. Just keep following that down through your throat center, through your heart center, through your solar plexus, through your sacral center, through your pelvic floor. Like this light that comes from the heavens moves through your body and connects into the earth, making you the place where heaven and earth meet, because your body is of the earth and your spirit is of the higher lights, of the unseen dimensions. So let that merging take place in the center of your body at your core. My teacher used to say that without spirit, your body has no life force. When the spirit leaves the body, the life force leaves the body, and the body returns to the earth. The life force returns to the unseen dimensions, unseen from this realm anyway. Right? When we get into these physical bodies, we are in a bubble of constriction where we can't see the, I'm air quoting, unseen realms. But I believe that once the spirit leaves the body, then those unseen realms become visible. So it's only while we're here in body that we have lost or have temporarily restricted. We've constricted into the physical form and restricted the ability to see. But some of us can see bits and pieces. Is there anyone who sees the whole thing? Who knows? I don't think so. I think we all get little bits and pieces, and that's why we have each other, to come together to really know. What is it that we're here to know of this higher existence of the universe from within these bodies and from within this earth realm? And by knowing that, right, there is a hadith, Qudsi, there's a saying from, it says that God said, I was a hidden treasure and I desired to be known. So I created the creation and I made them to recognize me. We have in our hearts where we recognize the divinity in all things if we're with it, present with it, and can be with it and marvel at it and take that time and intention to see the divinity in all things. It is here, and it's here to be known, to be recognized. And when you think of what is the most awe-inspiring thing that you've ever seen, perhaps when the first time you saw your child and held your child, or gone to the mountaintops and looked out over the landscapes or to the ocean and listen to the waves or hear some beautiful piece of music. What is it that has moved your soul? Or animals, pets, loved ones. What is it that moves your soul? That gives you that connection, that sense of connection, that helps you to see the divinity on earth. That divinity is in everything. We human beings, in our sense of contraction, we see contrasts. We get a lot of contrasts, and contrasts give us that opportunity to look at something and say, that resonates with the divinity that I feel and sense inside of me, or it doesn't. Either way, whether we're seeing it as, yes, this is divine, or, no, it's not. It helps us to know, it gives us an opportunity to know that sense of divinity within us. And that's how we learn here on planet Earth in physical form. So as you sense this light inside of you that runs through the core of your body, again, take a deep breath. Upright your spine, make that space inside the core of your body. Right? Upright that spine, lift your skull to get that lengthening of your spine. Breathe your energy into the vertical core of your body. Lean back toward your spine. As you exhale, drop down and land into your hips. Breathe into your body, settle into your body, rest into your body, and just take a moment and put your attention into the back of your heart. And focus your breath. Imagine like you have a heart center at the front of your chest, And you have a heart center at the back of your chest, behind your heart center. And so just imagine that like a tube that runs through your body from the front to the back at the level of your heart center. Breathe in to that very center of your heart. And as you exhale, drop back, lean into the back body. And now focus your breath, breathing in and out through the back of your heart. And let's just call on that divine power of unconditional love and the divine power of wisdom. And just observe, like being a witness to your breath as you focus your breath in and out of your body, like moving through the back of your body and into your heart center. And just be with that breath for a moment, just breathing in that unconditional love into that space through your back body and filling your heart, surrounding your heart, and let your heart feel that love and absorb that love and be loved. Let your heart be loved. And let your heart rest into that love, lean into that love, be surrounded by that love, feel that love. Be loved, be held in love, rest in love, receive that love. And your heart, that love surrounds your heart? Let it move into the center of your heart and like infusing into the fluids of your heart. All of the blood in your body moves through your heart center. All of the blood in your body as it moves through your heart center. Your blood is 92% water. So as it absorbs that vibration of that unconditional love, just let that love, like that, your entire body of blood, the blood from within your entire body, just let it be infused with that unconditional love. And as it travels then through your body, nourishing your cells, let it nourish every cell of your body with unconditional love. And invite every cell of your body to open and receive this love. It's also infused with light, so the pure divine light and the unconditional love traveling through your body, inviting every cell to open and receive and be nourished with pure divine light and unconditional love. Receiving, receiving, receiving. And again, make the intention and relax into it and let your body have the experience of it. Being infused with light, infused with unconditional love, having that circulate through your whole body, nourishing every cell of your body, cleansing, purifying, illuminating, and loving, and healing. Love is healing. So healing every cell of your body. And if you have any illness in your body and you want to focus on that space of illness, just make that intention. Focus your attention in that space in your body and let your breath go there. And like as you breathe into that space, let your breath, as you inhale, expand that space and make space for that light and that love to come in, cleansing, purifying, loving, healing, and illuminating. Just let that flow through that space. And again, if you notice tension there, do your best to relax that space and let it rest into, like resting into the nothingness and allowing that love and that light to travel into that place in your body letting that place just receive and receive and receive. And again, as we call on our source, we call on you, we ask you to send your essence of your eternal compassion. Just imagine this eternal compassion holding you. The compassion is the womb of our entire existence. And let yourself be held in this cosmic womb that contains the ocean of living consciousness. And you, as Rumi says, are a cup floating in the ocean of living consciousness, an open cup through which consciousness flows. And let yourself be held in this eternal compassion, as we are all cells of one body contained within a womb of compassion, the ocean of living consciousness that surrounds us and moves through us. And let yourself feel that, like inhaling this light and this love into your body. Remember focusing on that space in your back body, breathing that love and compassion in through the back of your heart, and that your light into your vertical core, and lean back into your spine, into your back body. And as you exhale, drop down, land into your hips, land into your pelvic bowl. Feel that center at that center of gravity place in the center of your pelvic bowl, right there in the center. Anchor into that space, that center of gravity, and breathe into your belly. Let your belly relax. You've got right in that center, that wellspring of life force energy that moves through you. Just let that travel along your vertical core. And let your entire being rest into this ocean of living consciousness, this womb of eternal compassion that is holding you, surrounding you, protecting you, loving you, healing you. And in this space, exists all potential for every possibility. All of the potential is here. Let yourself be held in this ocean of living consciousness and breathing in through the back of your heart. And let's call on that divine power of wisdom. And imagine as you're breathing in through the back of your heart, this divine wisdom is flowing through, and it's tapping into your heart center, and it's just breathing this wisdom into your heart. And allow your heart to receive. And just observe, just witness. Observe, witness, receive. Observe, witness, receive, and let this wisdom move in through your back body and flow into your heart. And know that this wisdom is within you. And when this divine power of wisdom flows through, it's like tapping a tuning fork. And when you tap one tuning fork and then you put it next to another tuning fork, the wisdom contained in the center of your heart, they both begin to vibrate and resonate together. So let the wisdom at the center of your heart begin to vibrate and resonate. And let that resonance move along your vertical core. Let your whole body be lit up by this tapping of the tuning fork. of the wisdom within you. And let's call on also the divine power of beauty, and let that cleanse from your mind anything that may have been programmed into your head about what beauty is. And let yourself be a witness to what lights up from within you personally, uniquely you, that your being sees as beauty, and the seeing through the eye of your heart. What wants to light up for you right now as beauty? Remember, the divine essence is mirrored in everything in creation. Where does it want to show up for you right now? Where is it calling your attention to see its beauty? There is in the sacred sound, the sound of wow, right? Things that make you say, wow. You know how you see things in the world and it's just absolutely incredibly beautiful, and you just say, wow. There's actually in the Arabic alphabet, there's a letter, the letter wow. It's the name of the letter. And in the cosmology of sound, that letter does represent the beauty, the unfolding of the beauty of creation. It's the very last of the step levels of creation. It's that ever emanating, ever spiraling, ever expanding emanation of beauty and unfolding of beauty into the earth dimensions. The things that make you say, wow. So just like even sound that sound, wow. Because even that can awaken your heart and your consciousness to the things that make you say, wow, the divine beauty. And let yourself have some imagination. And let that unfold as to what your heart desires, what is the inspiration that is breathed into your heart that calls you to experience divine beauty. And you breathe that in through your back body into the center of your heart. Just, wow. And see what shows up. Actually, if you want to take that a little deeper into the wow, like your vertical core of your body, you think of like your vocal tract and the vertical core of your body, that's one long tube. It's like opening your mouth to make that wow sound and letting that wow, like bringing the sound into your body and down your throat to resonate into the core. And I know most of you are listening on the phone right now. So I'm going to make that sound and I'll invite you to play with it. As it sounds a little different than just saying wow, but it's bringing that wow sound as like a reverberating into the core of your body. And so as you make that sound, just see if you can feel that like reverberating down the tube of the very center channel of your body, that vertical core that we've been playing with, that we've been breathing into, and bring the sound of the wow. And it sounds like this. And let that just reverberate. Again, tapping that tuning fork, bringing in that sound of the divine beauty, the ever unfolding, ever spiraling, ever emanating unfolding of divine beauty within the creation. Let that tap the tuning fork of knowledge within the core of your body, your core light, and what wants to be awakened from within you. And I'll do it again so we can practice it. And again, breathe all of your energy into that vertical core. And as you exhale, drop down, land into your hips, and let your conscious body rest into that vertical core, like putting yourself into a sound tower and letting the vibration of that wow, the unfolding of divine beauty, letting your conscious body immerse into that vibration and absorb that vibration. And just feel that. Breathe into that. Breathe into that. And let's do it one more time. Let that resonate in your body again. Breathe in to your vertical core. Draw your consciousness into that sound tunnel, that sound tower, and let your whole being be immersed in that resonance of the divine beauty. And now again, breathe into the center of your heart. And rest into that back of your heart and that back body. And just feel, what is that divine wisdom calling you? What is it illuminating for you? What is it awakening you to? How is it inspiring into your heart? And I mentioned that wow sound comes from the step levels of creation and the cosmology of sound, according to Muhyiddin Ibn Arabi. So as you let that breathe you, feel the passion in your heart. How are you being called to elevate your vibration, to Tap into your inspiration to meet some level of fulfillment that is calling you. Like, how is that calling you? How is it inspiring you? Just let yourself feel it. Feel it deep into your heart. Is there a question on your heart that you want to ask of your unseen support team? Ask directly to your source. If you believe in such a thing, and I hope you do. The light that moves through each of us comes from one light. And we truly are connected with each other, with the higher source, with all that is everything in creation is a reflection of divine beauty here for us to experience and recognize. And there is divinity in everything. So ask of your source what that question may be, and then be with your heart and breathe into it. Use that wow sound. Breathe that wisdom in through the back of your heart and that unconditional love in through the back of your heart. Receive, lean into it, be held in this womb of compassion, and receive, receive, receive. Things are transmitted energetically. You might not hear it or see it, but feel it. Receive it. Let it be. And be it. I mentioned in the email about this today that we would tap into the heavens, the celestial spheres, between the dimensions of the earth and the structure of the cosmos, are the seven heavens. So just imagine, whether it's like moving through the center of your heart or through like expanding your consciousness above yourself. Imagine yourself expanding out. Like imagine you've got all of the realms of the earth dimensions surrounding you like concentric spheres, right? With you at the very center. You're at the very center of a giant Metatron's cube or a flower of life, and it's spherical. And if you don't know what that looks like, just imagine yourself in the center. Maybe you've seen the toroidal field. However that makes sense for you. Imagine yourself in the center of a sphere. And outside of that sphere are all of the earth dimensions. And just let your conscious body expand into those, like expanding into those larger spheres. And as you inhale, again, you're drawing your consciousness into your vertical core. And as you exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl, and just let your energy get even larger. And beyond the spheres of the earth dimensions are the celestial spheres. The first is the first sky, or the seventh heaven. And we're going to go to the sixth heaven. So let yourself just imagine, use your imagination, expanding into the seventh heaven, and then beyond that into the sixth heaven. There's a place in in the heavens, where the light, the creation of the light and the light fractals comes in and forms the matrix of what we experience this life upon. And so just imagine the light flowing through this space, creating the matrix of your existence, and all of the possibilities, everything possible can be like manifest upon this matrix. Right? And this is all a part of you. You're so much more beyond the constriction of your physical body. And just imagine that this light actually begins to shine upon. It creates the matrix upon which everything can be formed in your holographic experience within the holograph. And things are beginning to take shape and form. And just as you bring your inspiration into this space, this asks to be connected with that which wants to manifest into your physical reality. And let that be connected to the inspiration you feel in your heart. You bring your inspiration into this realm, into this dimension. Like, what is it that wants to come into shape and form? And if you can, bringing your inspiration into this place, if you can just witness and receive, and let it feel the resonance and how that aligns with the inspiration in your heart, and how that inspiration wants to bring you fulfillment and beauty, however that may look for you. And let your heart say yes to that. Let your heart say yes. And just, there's like, as these forms come into being, there is a dimension in the sixth heaven. We mentioned in the sixth and seventh heaven. In the sixth heaven is where you get to assess and discern and decide. Like your information gathering, it's actually assessing and discerning in the sixth heaven. The divine power is the divine power of assessing, discernment. And just let yourself feel into that. Let it align to the inspiration in your heart, and say yes to that inspiration. Just see, like find, assess, what are these possibilities that are here for you, and find the one that really resonates with your heart. You don't have to know all the details of it, just feel it. And say yes, yes, yes. When you find that thing that you feel it resonate with your core, with your light, with your heart, say yes. And that decision point is in that seventh heaven. And on the outside of that seventh heaven, there's that veil that then when you make that decision and you say yes, it drops down into the earth dimensions to manifest in that unfolding of beauty within your earth journey. So as you say yes to it, you find it, you land on it, align with it, say yes, and feel it drop down through the veil into your physical body, into your material existence, beginning to unfold first within you. Everything comes in as a transmission. So let your being absorb that transmission and align with what is here to unfold. And just let yourself keep saying yes as this vibration, this transmission integrates into the vibration of your own body, your consciousness, the light within you, and let it all align. Let it align. And take a deep breath, and as you inhale, draw all of your energy into your vertical core. Lean into your spine, and as you exhale, drop down, land into your pelvic bowl, and let your conscious body absorb the vibration. Let this vibration integrate into your consciousness. Let it find its place to integrate into your existence, to become you as you become it. What is the life that you come here to live? What's next for you? And let's make that wow sound again. Make that wow sound. And let's let it integrate into the earth pathway that you're on your earth journey that is here to unfold the beauty of the divine through your material existence. That wow sound is and again, feel that resonate all the way along your vertical core, from your head all the way through your body, halfway front to back, halfway side to side, like a long tube. And let that vibration resonate along that tube, inner and outer of that tube, all the way from the top of your head through your vertical core. Let's do it one more time. Full breath, drawing all of your energy into your vertical core. Let your conscious body hang out in that vibration and be infused with that vibration. This is now the vibration that aligns with your inspiration, aligning with the possibilities that you have said yes to. and allowed to collapse into your physical form, bringing that transmission, the vibration of that transmission, and letting it infuse into the unfolding of your life journey, your life experience, and landing into your hips, landing into your sacral center, into that I am center. Along your vertical core, be and it is. You be it and it be you. You could take a minute to now stretch out your arms, circle your shoulders, stretch your neck, circle your head, move your hips, stretch out your legs, circle your ankles, stretch out your feet and your toes, and feel your presence in your body. You can give yourself a big heart hug and squeeze down your arms and squeeze your hands down your legs. Hold your feet. Feel your presence in your skin. Feel the vibration moving through you. We don't do meditations where we leave our bodies and then come back. We do the whole thing from within the body, transforming the resonance of the body, shifting the vibration of the body to shift the vibration of the existence here on planet Earth. If you are listening to the recording, you are invited to join us live on Sundays at 10 a.m. U.S. Eastern Time, 7 a.m. U.S. Pacific Time. You can find information for joining us live at communityforconsciousliving.com. communityforconsciousliving.com. When you're there, sign up to join the community. When you do, you'll receive reminders of these events and replays. And you will also receive 2 free gifts. One is a one-sheet that you can download. That's the 10 spiritual principles of our human existence, who we are, what we are, why we're here, what this earth journey is about, helping us to keep things in perspective and to remember that we are always contained within an ocean of divine love. And love is infused into everything in existence. We need that reminder constantly, especially as things heat up on this planet. You will also receive a 15-minute downloadable guided meditation to help you to connect with the pure divine light, the unconditional love, and the eternal compassion that is who you are at the core of your being. All right. And when you join us live, you get to stay on for Q&A and discussion, which we're going to go to now. So I'll be ending the recording and opening for Q&A. Thank you very much.